people, and it's gone on far too long.
Hello, my name is Julie Russ, and first of all, I'd like to thank the Poor People's Campaign for inviting me into this beautiful space. It really is incredible to be here, and I'm so grateful. Today, I'm going to be talking about gun violence. In our country, this epidemic is our reality. In our streets, in our schools, in our movie theaters, in our shopping malls, the problem of gun violence permeates all aspects of life. When children as young as kindergarten, children too young to understand it all, are taught how to take cover in an open shooter situation, it is clear we have a problem. Who could forget the homophobic, hate-fueled attack on the Pulse nightclub? Or the horrific scene at Sandy Hook Elementary School? Or the victims in Aurora, Colorado, or Mandalay Bay, or Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School? In our own state of Kentucky, Marshall High School lost students to a shooter a few years ago. Because this nightmare is the modern student's reality, obviously something needs to be done. How? Advocacy is one way I've attempted to aid in making that change. I was one of the founding members of the Fort Thomas March for Our Lives chapter, part of the national organization started by Parkland students that is aimed towards gun violence awareness and prevention education, as well as pro-gun control lobbying efforts and voter registration campaigns. Through my work with March for Our Lives, I've learned a lot, and specifically, that gun violence is something people care about. However, one aspect of the epidemic that is often overlooked is gun violence in relation to underprivileged urban communities. How do we address gun violence in our streets, within gangs, amongst minority groups, against minority groups, by both criminals and by those meant to protect? Police brutality and street violence are all too prevalent, and as a white woman, I'm privileged that I have never had reason to fear authority. But that is not true for our brothers and sisters. Gun violence against minority groups by police is absolutely abhorrent and indicative of a systematic breakdown. It's certainly a difficult problem to tackle, and one that is probably more pressing even than mass shootings. Mass shootings, though of course tragic, life-altering, and heinous, are often middle-upper class occurrences. Not always, but often. When we talk about gun control, we should not solely focus on this narrative of mass shootings. It is only one facet of the wide-scale societal issue with access to guns in this country, including people both in our streets and in uniform. If you're passionate about this topic, I urge you to stand with the movement. Get involved with Moms Demand Action, March for Our Lives, or another one of the amazing gun violence prevention organizations in our area. Advocacy is the path to justice, and that can start anywhere with anyone, at any age. Thank you so much.
And it's gone on far too long.